welcome to the Blue Basement Show. Today we have our good friend Solomon Peters, popularly known as Papichulo.
Papichulo!
Papichulo! One and only Papy.
In the house.
Papy is an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is the large word, but underneath Papichulo, it's in fashion.
True.
He cooks. I don't know how he does it.
Mama
It's also he has Papy kitchen.
True.
But I don't know how he does it anyway. He cooks. He's into fashion. He's a fitness coach, and also recently he took the role of being an influencer, club influencer, show promoter,
True.
and all of it.
Wait,
He hasn't really told us, but he's here to tell us more on, I don't know, he should be having artists under his name, comedians, and all that. So, Papichulo, Sonny Peters, you are welcome to the Blue Basement.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you guys for having me here on the Blue Basement. I don't know the talk on before say, when they want to invite me, now me when I hate pass. Everybody don't show when I go show.
And you are here now.
Today is my time.
Yes, we are blessed to have you.
No, I'm opportune to be in your presence.
It's a great
you're welcome.
privilege.
Baba, now don't put us for the top, so I'm happy to be here.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Welcome, my brother.
Yes,
Welcome.
sir.
Welcome.
Yes, sir. Thank
Welcome.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, so without taking much of your time, because you've been here, you keep to time. That's one of your trade. You
Yes.
keep to time. And you've been here, we said 3 p.m. and you're here by 3 p.m. And unfortunately we are starting late. We seriously apologize for that.
We're good.
Yeah,
We're
so
good.
let's quickly dive into it. It's an interesting topic.
Right.
It's a topic of the day and what's cooking in the world in general. So it is stated very simple. So who is an influencer and who is a blogger, and the effect of both in our present society, the positive and the negative part. That's the topic for today.
Okay.
Influencer and bloggers, their impact in the society today. So the first question goes like this: influencer and blogger, most people, it's kind of a mix in a general term, but I think, I don't know about you, they are different. So what do you say about that, an influencer and a blogger?
In a layman's English, let's take it back to the home, to the street, where we can relate to it perfectly well.
Yes.
Watered down. Things have been watered down over time.
Okay.
Back in the days, before COVID, when you hear the word influencer, it comes with a lot of questions. When you hear the word bloggers, it comes with a lot of questions. We have people like Linda KG as bloggers back then.
Okay.
We have people like Tunde had not been a blogger. They were not influencers.
Okay.
Influencers are people who influence brands. Influencers are people who put people's businesses and markets out there for people to see it.
Okay.
A model is an influencer. You being a model, you are an influencer to whatever product you are selling. A blogger, on the other hand, is someone who brings news, information, who takes things that are, so people can get access to newspapers.
Okay.
Not every one of us have the opportunity to sit and listen to the 9 o'clock news. So
Yes.
the other way to get your news and your information are from bloggers.
Right.
Bloggers are supposed to be our local news. Easy access to news. That is not on the newspaper. Not everybody they read newspaper. The most people that read newspaper passed back in our days. Now Okada riders. You see they gather for one place, they read news. Now bloggers took that stress of going to read news. Now you can watch it. You can read it on their pages, on articles. So that's the difference between an influencer and a blogger. Influencer influence and promote clubs, businesses, cars, whatever you do. Olaf Lagos is an influencer.
Okay.
He influences cars. He does cars. The skit makers today are becoming influencers. They're not supposed to be influencers. The skit makers, short movies and all that. But now all of them are doing cryptocurrency and all that. Becoming
Interesting.
influencers. Yes. So today we have everybody becoming a blogger. As soon as you have 2,000 people in your Instagram and Facebook, you are a blogger. You copy and paste
Yes.
And that is bringing us to where we are today, where social media is becoming a problem.
Okay.
Because now, because of social media, we have cyberbullying, which is one of the biggest problems. The people who can speak to you before, because social media present, they can sit in their bedroom, one room without a roof, no fan. They just on camera light. They will cost you so
They don't want their
much.
ring light.
Bruh, you are in trouble. That's social media presence. So yes,
Okay. That's interesting.
I can go on and on though.
Yeah, but to me,
Yes.
just like what you said about the social media, we have the pros and the cons of social media, right?
Right.
Now, let us dwell on the pros, the advantages of social media,
Okay.
how it has helped to shape the society, how it has helped to, promote things and make things better and, help the society grow from one angle to another angle.
Yes.
So tell us more about the positive side of social media.
Okay, they say there's always two sides to every story.
Yeah.
If we're going to talk about the positive side, why don't we kick on the negative side a little before we hit on the positive side, so that when our viewers are listening, that we say, okay, they tackle here, make one for me, Sam, but like this. Okay. The positive side of social media is good.
Okay.
It has helped us relate with people far and wide.
Okay.
Back in the days, we only communicate with loved ones, friends, and all that through what? Letter writing. You have to send later, or you have to call,
Yeah, true.
which some families never had the opportunity of having a cell phone or a landline back then.
Yeah.
Would they go queue? I know we know in that time, but would they
Yeah.
queue for another person out to take call with their abroad?
Yeah.
Okay. But now social media has been able to bridge that gap.
Yeah.
You can be in America and you can study in Russia. That's the benefit of social media, the internet.
Yeah.
You can listen to news happening in Ukraine from Nigeria in the village. Social media. You don't have to be in Ukraine. You just need to log into your page. All I need to do is to follow you and I'll see everything you're saying. All I need to do is follow you on social media and I'll see everything you're saying. Social media. I can reach out to a broad number of people from social media. You have your direct target people on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you're selling, you can sell on social media. So the benefit of social media is huge. It has exposed us.
True.
Most of the things we're saying today have been happening long before our time. But we never had to see them, we never had to hear about them because there was no social media to transport it.
Immediately they happen.
If you go back and you watch movies, you will see that this agege stuff happening today started way back from Rome.
Yeah.
Why was Sodom and Gomorrah destroyed? Because they weren't knock angel, Abby.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, but social media has made us to see these things firsthand.
Yeah.
Now you're seeing it right in the comfort of your table, in the comfort of your house. Social media. It has exposed us. It has enlightened us. It has made us better people. I think social media presence now, since COVID 2020, has been different. Sorry. It's different.
Yeah.
It's different from what it used to be. Before COVID, social media wasn't the way it is now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Social media became more visible, more accessible, more into our lives after COVID. It has done harm and it has done well.
You're talking about COVID, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
COVID.
COVID.
COVID changed our way of living.
That's the good side of COVID.
That's the good side of COVID. Because
Okay.
now people are making so much money from social media.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of influencers, a lot of people who would have been doing 9-to-5 jobs have quit their jobs and embraced social media, and they're doing way better than they would have ever dreamed of. I know people making $10,000
Yeah.
on TikTok, $5,000 on TikTok. Just sit and talk. TikTok. The time is ticking and you are making money. Social media.
That's interesting.
Yes, sir.
But the negative part, some people will say is more. The positive, some people will say is more. That's so you explained influencer and bloggers.
Bloggers.
Yeah, and bloggers, you speak to them like they are media people.
Yes,
And
they're supposed to be.
which for the media people, we have the print media, the broadcast part of it, and the new media,
Yeah.
which is the internet, which is more of the problem right now. So the bloggers, they are for the media, they relate news. Do these bloggers really pick news? Should we start calling them journalists? Do they pick news, or they are just copycats? They copy from one place to another.
I would say no. We're not supposed to call them the media. They're not certified to be the media. They're not certified to
be a
share,
journalist?
to be a journalist. No. To be a journalist, it takes more. You go to school, you know the right questions to ask. You know how to communicate with your audience. There's people we see today called bloggers. Let's be fair. If you put them on the mic, you will be mind blown what will come out of their mouth. They can't even address themselves. Many of them, not all of them. I'm not
Yeah.
going to generalize it.
Okay.
Because of the presence of internet, people sit in their house and just copy what you wrote and paste it. Because they have followers, it goes viral. Copy what you posted and do a little edit on it and put their comment on it, and it goes viral. Now, the problem with it is the misinformation
That's I guess that's where we see
that
the
comes
problem.
with it, because they know doing no research. Normally, to be a journalist, you research your information.
Okay.
Because
That brings a
if you
difference.
do not research it, you carry out a news that can incriminate someone, sabotage somebody's character, assassinate somebody's character, you can be sued. But because you're journalists with a body, they know where to track you, they know who they're suing. But with this present days bloggers, you don't know them all. They have 10 Instagram pages. Do you see every time people attack you on comment section, go look at who is insulting you. He has no follower. No picture of himself. He just copies other people's stories and put it there.
Yeah.
And he calls himself a blogger. So bloggers are doing more harm, and nobody's checkmating them, nobody's tracking them, nobody's doing nothing about it.
Yeah.
The misinformation coming from bloggers is really destroying our society today. For instance, how many defamation of character did we get? Lawsuit from defamation of character did we get before 2020? How many do we have from 2020 to 2025? You want to do the ratio? You'll be mind blown. Before social media, there was no defamation of character because nobody insults nobody.
Online.
Online!
Yeah.
Even as very dark man is right now, the guy has what? A lot of lawsuits hitting his table every day, and they're all what? Defamation of character, because you're saying some things with your social media presence and influence that are not being verified. I have a proof that somebody sent to me is different from I experienced it. I experienced it, it means first-hand information. An eyewitness first-hand information. But you sent it to me. I don't know if it's been edited. That's why today when you go to court of law and you bring some documents, they say, hey, we need the forensics to do what? To authenticate it.
Yes.
Is it legit? Is it real? Is the source confirmed?
Yes.
We don't have true confirmation source anymore. Unless you're bringing the person to sit like I'm sitting with you and you say, Solomon, this thing that happened so day, how did it happen? First hand, right? I will explain my part of the story. That is not a blog. That is not an influencer. That is a one-on-one conversation. But if I've said it behind your back and someone is coming to the show to say it, as the person confirmed with me if the information is true.
Correct.
Blog. So yes, bloggers are not journalists, and they should not be regarded as journalists. They should have a regulation system in Nigeria, or even if it's possible in the world, to regulate bloggers. I will go for it.
Yeah. So, in your own take, what do you think is the panacea? The solution to these bloggers who disseminate or misinform people out there, and that kind of ruin people's career, people's image, and stuff like that. How do we curb this problem?
Yeah, like I said, if there is a regulatory system that can put a checkmate to them, I would say it should be implemented. If you carry an information that is not being confirmed, that is not authentic, you can be sued, you can be arrested for it. When there is no rules, the people will do everything, whatever they want.
Yeah, that's true.
And we are in a society where the rule of law is being applied to some certain persons and not everybody. And some people just feel because I'm in London, I'm in Ukraine, I'm in America, I can take news in Nigeria that has not been verified and say it. I see so many times on some bloggers, I'll use the word bloggers since we're talking about bloggers. Some bloggers are going to post something of this person is dead and the person is alive.
And yeah, that's true.
Just because they need an engagement. They need people to come do what? Do likes and comment. People, because of likes and comment, go ahead and pass false information. And because the internet is so broad where everybody can see it, you put it out there and 20 people sees it, and that 20 people post it on their social media, and 500 people sees it, and that 500 becomes 1 million. Misinformation. And the bad thing about misinformation, when someone misinforms the public and the person takes that post down, it doesn't go back and take what people have seen. You can't unsee what you've seen.
Yeah.
You can't unread what you've read. I've seen it, I've read it, I've talked about it, I've even used it. As an example, I see pastors going to church and preaching their sermon based on what they saw on social media. That is not even true.
Yeah, that's true. That's
And
true.
I said,
You're right.
Ross, what are you doing? You're misinforming your members, bloggers.
So I think, like what you said before, one of the benefits of social media is people are making money out of it, right? People are doing so many things like skit makers and people doing all manner of things.
Education.
Yeah, but I think that the social media has made people to be a lot of, especially young people, to be money conscious. And do you think that this money consciousness from social media has made people, or has robbed people of their potential, of their gift, you know what I'm saying, of their purpose?
Make us weak.
Because everybody's kind of, let me do what is gonna captivate people, capture people's attention, and I'm gonna have a lot of followers, and I'm gonna make so much money, right? Yeah. So do you think that social media is really taking people away from their purposes and their potentials and their plans too in life?
Yes, I agree with you 100. Social media has made us weak. The presence of social media has made us, as humans, start doing things differently. People don't read anymore. They listen to books because there are now technologies that can just make you snap a whole page and press play. And in those days, you need to what? Read it word for word. What you read,
hard copy.
Hard copy. Now you see it, you read it, it stays in your brain. It's different from when you listen to it.
Say that one more time. When you read it.
When you see it.
Okay, and read it.
And you read it.
Hard copy.
The hard copy.
Okay.
It stays in your brain. It registers in your brain more. Because now your eyes are seeing it.
Okay.
Your ears are going to meditate what is in your mind.
Okay.
It stays, it resonates with you. But what you're reading and what you're listening, you can easily get distracted.
That's true.
If I'm reading a book, my eyes are focused on that book, eye to eye on the book, line to line.
Yes.
But if I'm hearing it, I can be on my phone and be hearing it like music. I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, that's true.
So, social media has gotten us to a point where we, as humans, we are weak. And we're losing our full potential. Full potential in the sense that you really want to put in the work to get the result. But because someone has done the work for you and you've seen it, you're doing a copycat. These days, I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but I will say this, I've always said it. People no longer have opinions of their own.
Yes.
Go to social media and check a viral comment, a viral post,
Yes.
and see the comments. They're all similar.
Oh, similar, yeah.
Because someone said the first 2-3 people that said something very important, when people start coming to comment, it's watered down. They concur. Yes. Oh, true. They put emoji, fire, 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 love, love, love. No opinion. And that's where people like us that have opinion to everything. I have opinion to everything. And every opinion I have comes in 3 ways. What it is, that you said, what I think, and what I see other people thinking. I always put all 3 together before I had my view about some certain things. Opinions are gone. Like we just spoke about something right now. I said the king of Wari, Oviame, is a king. I respect him. I'm from Shekiri. The king on a scooter. Everybody on the comment section that I've watched today applauded him. Oh, generational kings. Oh, this, that, Jazine, doings, the ghost
Digital
school,
king.
digital king. But when I came, I saw it from a different
Perspective,
area.
yeah.
If the man fall as a king, if he falls by one stone, we see people doing scooter, even the professionals that are doing the BMS bike, they still fall. They've been training all their life, they still fall. If that man falls and one person video him, put on for social media, our king fall. I have my opinion, and I air it there. And trust me, before the close of today, I'm going to get 2 people like it, and 500 people insult me. Because I have an opinion that does not sit with the general public. But it is true. What I said, is it true? Yes. Does it apply to everybody? No. But I have an opinion. Social media has made people so yes, 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 no opinion. So it makes us weak, and I feel it's bad. Because we're using it the wrong way.
Okay. So let's go to your business now, because I called you an entrepreneur, which
Yes, sir.
so many things, you do so many things
Yes.
as an entrepreneur. But one of the things you do is it's influencing.
Yes.
So let's go to your feed.
Please.
So influencing has its own advantage, agreed, as you said, which increase brand awareness,
Yes.
you know, building and credibility, targeted marketing, and cost effective.
Yes.
Because, you know, sometimes instead of going to each radio house to give them money to, hey, just give an influencer who already has a base.
Yes.
But the disadvantage of influencing, it's even worse, to my own opinion. It's even worse because sometimes it comes of lack of control and authentic concern. And some of these influencers, for products they've not used, they are influencing on it.
Yes.
So is that not a deceit, or is that not a big problem for influencing in the entire world, not just Nigeria?
Yes. It is because, like we said, it's the money. People are all chasing the money. It's not the bag. So you see someone influencing for a bleaching cream, and the person is as dark as me and you. How do you sell something you're not using? How I always tell myself something.
Maybe the person is bleaching his soul or something.
It's possible you bleach your soul, because right now the way people are moving, I think they have different souls. But yeah, back to your question. I tell myself, you have to look a part of whatever you're doing.
Yes.
I cook. I could have been a food critic, like some people would be. I cook very well. I think I make some of the best jollof rice. Any African food, I make some of the best. People that have
Do
tried
you have
it,
your own restaurant?
I'm working towards it. It's,
Okay,
as a
okay.
goal that I know I want God to do for me, I want to have a restaurant myself. So,
That's aside.
aside,
Okay.
I work out. I influence people that work out. I can't be telling people to go to the gym and my belly long reach this share.
True.
What am I influencing? I like looking good. I used to have a brand where I sell clothes, Papy clothing.
Yeah.
Till they buy me for credit. Una went buy me for credit. When I know say I go call una name one day. They buy me, they don't pay. They are there. They wear my clothes, come
You also
club.
tell us.
Okay.
We'll call them out with the
Baba,
Don't call them out.
I know,
here.
not me today.
Please, don't call them
Not
out.
me
here.
today.
This platform is for peace.
I come in peace.
Okay.
So talking about influencing, I used to influence for Yemi Casual.
Okay.
So Yemi Casual will make some clothes and say, Papi, wear and let people see you wear it. And I do that and people are like, oh, where you take it? I say Yemi Casual. And they go buy. I look a part of it. Now, people don't take their time to really study the product they are influencing for.
Yeah.
And when something happens, because these people have no base, you don't know where to track them. And their influencing goes broad to millions of people.
Yeah.
So influencers are becoming a tool for
deceit.
scam. I didn't watch it, I read it. Allegedly, Ye, which is our American rapper Kanye West, said they contacted him to influence a coin. And what he posted was, Baba, post them for your social media for 24 hours, then delete them. Say they hack your phone. They were ready to give him $5 million to do that for 24 hours because of his presence, his social media follower. As soon as they put her there, everybody go buy him.
Yeah.
In that 24 hours, those people can make 100 million.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, true.
And later he comes and says, oh, my phone was hacked. You were not buy, you don't buy.
Yeah.
If phone hack, nothing you go do. But you don't buy. And 3 weeks later, that Bitcoin will crash. That coin will crash. And when it crashes, you can't go and meet him because it's a big celebrity. But some people will lose their life savings because of what you post.
Yeah,
They
true.
will invest in everything because this man said it's a good thing. And I idolize this man. I follow this man. I trust in this man. I like this man. Most people are buying products today because they like you.
Yeah, that's true.
If someone like, let me use a big name in Nigeria, someone like Don Jazzy
Yeah.
comes out and say, this teacup is what I drink tea with. And you can get this teacup at www.papyscup.com. Baba, my teacup will go in one day. If I make 500 products, it will finish that day.
True.
People will buy that teacup even because some of them don't need a teacup. But because the Jazzy influenced it, they will buy it. That teacup can be made from China that will burn your house tomorrow. But because someone says it, you get it. And it doesn't work for you. So influencers are influencing the society wrongly. Some of them, not all of them. Putting out products that they don't even have an idea how the product works. Misleading the general public to go with the influencer's opinion on something. And because we are generations of people that do not have our own opinion,
Yes.
we follow whatever the influencer says. So yes, it's wrong to the society and it's discriminatory.
So that begs the question to say, do you need to do a research on people before you start saying, this is my model? This is because
Yes.
for Nigeria now, everybody, if I come out now and do something, everybody will say I'm their model. They don't even
Yes.
care where I got the money from or where I started from and all that.
True.
Because that's what really gives people the mind or the morale to say they are influencers.
Yes.
And products gives them, companies gives them products to influence.
Because they have social media followers. Nobody will give you a product to influence if you're not influencing people.
Yeah.
You as an influencer, you are a model. You are a brand ambassador to whatever you promote.
Sure.
Before you send someone from a country to go represent you in another country, you've done a whole thorough background check. You know that person is not going there to disgrace you.
Yeah.
and whatever that person does comes back to you.
True.
These days, we don't do that. We don't even know the source of some people's wealth. And because they come out and they throw trade money outside, they are our role model. I get, as I did, so I get some people in that video, role model.
No, you will be. That is soldier. Why you know be somebody?
I go sit down like this. I go sit down like this. There was a time I woke up one morning and I saw on Instagram say Papy's fan base. I was like, oh Jesus, I already got fan base. Ooh, I don't even know the people that created the fan base.
So, Papy, you promote different brands,
Yes.
different clubs.
Yes.
Is it basically here in Atlanta?
So this promotion, influencing, all started less than 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
I'm a baby in this.
Oh, okay,
The only reason why I'm becoming a figure people being associated with, recognized right now, is because I believe in put in the work and your work will show.
Yeah.
I go into everything I do with my heart.
Yeah.
They say jack of all trades, master of none, but that's not my case.
Okay.
I love it. I want it. I will do whatever it takes to get it. The right way.
Okay, the right way.
Please, the right way.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So, when I left California and I moved to Atlanta, Georgia, I saw things that I like. Working out was something I like. I want to do it. I started doing it. Clothing, I like. I started doing it. Cooking, my mother taught me how to cook. I love cooking. I like it.
Yeah.
I don't even eat the food sometimes. I just cook it and people come eat it and they love it. Okay. Then I saw the club scene.
You don't make money from the food?
You know I was a chef in a restaurant here in Buford Highway before? I was a chef. People call me to my jollof rice, pepper soup, banga soup that they chew.
Really?
Till they do me dirty. No.
Okay.
But yes, I saw the club scene. I go to clubs and I spend thousands of dollars on the clubs. There are some clubs in Atlanta, Georgia, back in the days, I can say, I've gone and I spent $5,000 a night. The first time I came. $3,000. Not like I want to spend it. I come outside with 5 guys, we sit down, everybody order drink, order hookah, order food. When you reach time that they bring tap, you can't see men pick phone. So, hello? Empty phone, nobody call them. Hello, phone, now they come outside, now they come. They go run, leave the bill for me. And I me just come, I go, they pay.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. And I enjoy being outside then.
Yeah.
So, like, okay, what can I do? And people like coming out when I come out. So I started reaching out to clubs. I can promote for you. If I put on my social media that I'm going to this club, people will come to the club just because they want to see me.
Yeah.
Because they want to hear me talk. Because girls want to say, hi, Papy. Some girls come to the club just to say, hi, Papy.
Yeah.
I swear. Some girls just want to come, sit the next session, put on their social media and say, I'm next to Papy. I call the look and say, boy, I don't turn celeb. Make how they cash out for the celeb matter.
Yeah.
So I went into influencing of clubs and promoting clubs. That's how it started, actually. My brother Eleno and I sat one day and we're like,
Who?
Eleno.
Eleno,
The
okay.
comedian.
Okay.
That's my brother, Black Knight.
Okay.
I was like, we both sat and we're like, instead of we go club every time they spend money and people go to come the club, cause sit down with us. Now me take session. Sometimes I stand because 10 women don't sit down from the session. And the women don't invite guys sit down for this. And they don't go pay. Now me go still do everything. Why not just the cuckoo they use and they make money?
Yes, sir.
So now I bring the people to the club and I get percentage of the people that comes to the club through me.
Okay.
That's how the influencing of club and promotion started.
Okay, so now, from what you have said,
Yes.
I have this notion that you're a fashionista.
Yes.
You're a good chef.
Yes.
And you're a promoter.
Yes.
A gorgeous promoter, man.
Designer promoter.
Exactly. An awesome promoter. So
Yeah.
my question is, you can pursue these 3 at the same time.
Yes.
So which one is paramountly? Which one is foundationally the one that you think like it gives you sleepless night? You really want to actually do it.
Add his show to it. He has a show also.
I have a show.
Oh.
The Brussels sprout show.
Okay,
The
now this is four different things that you want to go into. So I want to hear you because
It's is full.
You remember the last time we were talking about gift and papers, right?
Yeah.
So I tell people there's nothing wrong for you to have these different branches of
But what you concentrating on?
making money, but there should be one that will take
That's
you
your
to
love.
other places.
Yes.
One that you love, you have passion for,
Yes.
one that you actually that Papi is good
Yes.
at it. Which one is that?
Thank you for asking me that, because I think I've asked myself that same question
Yeah.
a few times. And my wife asked the same question yesterday. To be honest, I like everything I'm doing right now, but promoting clubs is really not my thing.
Okay.
It was more like making hands meet,
Okay.
which really is not really making hands meet for me.
Yeah.
I believe before we started the show, I told you I've taken 2 steps backwards,
Yeah.
because I want to put myself in a position where I can be associated with a brand. Papy is a brand. Solomon is an individual, but Papichulo is a brand. The Papichulo share is a brand of its own. But I want to embrace something that can build a legacy with it. That people can say, hey, this man does this thing perfectly well. If you want someone to do this thing, call this man. Like our brother is doing right now.
Yeah.
With the cameras and all this.
Yeah, D is perfect,
D
man.
is
D is
doing
perfect.
something that when I leave here, I can speak about. Like, I just met a camera guy that has everything you need to shoot a movie and do your podcast and all that. Who is he? D.
D.
Is associated with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Now, my fan base is divided into 3 or 4.
Yeah.
I have some people who associate me with Papy Cooks, Papy's Kitchen. Oh, Papy makes some of the best jollof rice, some of the best banga soup.
Okay.
Few people. Oh, Papy in the club. Papy is a club promoter.
Yeah.
Few people. Oh, Papy has Papy clothing. Papy dress good. Papy always put on some nice. We don't know where he makes his clothes from. Different group. And now there are people that are saying, oh, Papy has a show coming up. It's a podcast. It's called the Brussels Sprouts. And he's doing this. He's talking. We like him talk. Now, that's a different group of people.
Yeah.
But I like all of them. But club
Yeah.
is in it. Because club is giving me a different reputation out there. People see me as a bad boy. People don't know my family-oriented side because they always see me in the club with a lot of women sitting around me. So that is even affecting me as a human being.
Yeah.
I
personally.
don't drink. I don't womanize. Maybe in the
Wait,
clubs.
wait. You don't drink
I don't drink.
and you promote
And I promote
clubs?
Yes. It takes a level of discipline to do that.
And what do you do to entertain yourself while promoting in the club?
I sit and I press my phone. I play games, Candy Crush,
And drink water?
and drink water.
Yeah, because we've been together so many
Yes.
times in different places. I was surprised. That was why I ordered.
Papi,
I gave you
alcohol
drink
is
this
an
afternoon.
instigator. Alcohol is
Yeah.
a stimulant.
Yes,
Papi.
and that alcohol stimulates and influence people to start chasing women like dogs. And I don't want that part of me. When they drink, what did they find?
So these women that flocks around you, what do you do?
That's the problem.
But-
It's a controversial part about me. Those women flocks around me and I don't do nothing with them.
Oh, Papi, come on, Papi.
Oh yeah, now.
Oh
now with
my
it- now with
goodness.
this, so now,
Oh my
Interesting, very interesting.
Papi, these beautiful women I'm
Yes.
talking about?
Is the problem in my family today? I'm blessed with an amazing wife.
Wow, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. An amazing wife.
She's amazing. Mary is amazing.
Oh, my
because
goodness.
she sees these things.
Oh my goodness.
But because she knows the man in me,
Yes.
that this man can be disciplined, and I learned it from someone. I would say it. Yeah, I have the opportunity to work with someone who's the most disciplined person I've ever met. Eleno. Eleno is the only person when we say he could say he not go chop the food, he not go chop him. Not get you fine English. It doesn't mean business for pleasure. So I start seeing him, working with him, I learned it. So now I can have 20 women come. I will not take anybody's phone number. I will take your social media because I need my social media to grow.
Yeah.
So when I post my flyer, you
That's
always
the
see it and
business
come.
part.
But say my call you, we'll go do dinner, maybe you call carry me, go after hours, go finish my money. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
So talking about your question, what I think I want to really work on right now, thinking about it.
Yeah.
I want to do my podcast, that show, because
Yes.
I think people need a voice.
Yeah.
And people need a voice from someone who is not being biased, who can't be bought, who will say it as it is,
Yeah.
without no fear of contradiction. And that is who I am. My integrity can be put in the. Yeah, I have my own flaws.
Nobody's perfect.
Different baby mama and all that, which someday someone is going to scrutinize me like, who are you to judge this set of people? But
Yeah.
mine is there to be scrutinized, and I don't care. You need to go check at it.
Yeah.
But I want to keep the voice going so that people can come and talk. Like you're giving me a voice right now.
Yeah.
People who are not your friends are going to see me on the podcast through me. They're like, oh, so Papy can talk like this because they never had the opportunity of sitting and talk to me.
Yeah, that's true.
There are some people that sit with me in the club, and when we finish talking, they look at me like, this is a different side of you. Like, I don't know you're this kind of person. Yes, I am this kind of person. I have opinions. And I know people have opinions, but no platform to hear them.
Yeah.
So my show is my next big thing, and that's where I want to put my bread and butter. But you see why everything is connected.
Yeah.
Now, I have a show. I want to tell my guests to always work out and look fit.
That's what your show is gonna be all about.
Now I want you to come to my show and I will cook so you eat my food. Papi's Kitchen.
Healthy food.
Now I sell clothes and I have people who have clothing line that I deal with. I will make you buy their clothes.
Yeah.
So everything I've done so far, I connected. In my show, I will promote club owners. I will promote brands. Because right now, I think me and GSB, the same way I asked people, how did you people come about the name, right?
Yeah.
That's how me and GSB, he came to my house. I made him Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
He eats the egg. He put the Brussels sprouts on corner. I said, why you put Brussels sprouts? Because he has never eaten it before.
Nigeria, man.
So he made a joke like when I eat the Brussels sprouts, you know he's a musician and a hype man, and he just hyped the thing. I said, what about if we have a show
Called Brussels
and
sprouts.
call Brussels sprouts? He was like, we shot the first episode that day with phone. That's how Brussels sprouts came. So yes, it is that level of I can join everything together, but the real one that is going to be the centerpiece of it all is going to be Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts.
Yes.
So when you're talking about eating healthy?
Yes. Brussels sprouts is just a name. When we talk about the name, we needed a name that is going to be controversial. You imagine someone telling you, I'm watching the Brussels sprouts show. Like, what is Brussels sprouts?
Yeah, because people will talk
People
about
laughing. He is laughing his ass out.
Yeah.
Like,
It
what is
can
a
be a farmer or somebody growing Brussels sprouts.
Exactly.
And some people can't even pronounce it. Like the first time I say it to a girl, she's like, bro, what?
Brussels sprouts. Yeah.
But the Brussels sprouts show is not talking about healthy food. It's just a name, but it's gonna be a voice where, like I said, my next episode right now is gonna be the nightlife and the club scenes.
Yeah.
I want club owners to come talk about their experiences. And by telling us your experiences, people are going to learn to fix what they're doing wrong. I want bartenders to come talk about the nightlife, what their experiences are, how are club owners treating them?
Yeah.
Are they cutting their paycheck? Are they getting what they're entitled to?
Yeah.
Because they never have the opportunity of saying it, and they're bottling it up. And now people will not tell you what the nightlife is. And I've worked in the nightlife, so I have experience. And I'm not just influencing or talking about something that I've not used. I'm here.
Yeah.
I've experienced it. Some of you have done me dirty. Some club owners have done me dirty, and you know you've done me dirty, and you're going to watch this, and you know you've done me dirty, and you're scared. Because the Brussels Spice is about to talk about it someday. So yes,
Sure.
the Brussels Spice is going to talk about everything.
Sorry,
It's
I have one question.
Yes, sir.
Do you think it is appropriate to actually come on podcast or have such platform to criticize or
What you use.
to criticize or put other people down? Just like what you said, I know people did you wrong.
Yeah.
People do us wrong. We do
Yeah.
people wrong too
Yeah.
because we are not perfect, you know?
Yeah.
Nobody ain't perfect.
Yeah.
So do you think if you eventually have the show,
Yeah.
do you think is an appropriate ground for you to talk about people, call their names, you know, particularly
Yeah.
what they did to you, how they did to you,
Yeah.
and stuff like
Now,
that?
to an extent, and I will explain that to you. There's people, like I said, people have done me dirty. People have done you dirty. People have done you dirty. People have done you dirty, right? Even family members have done us dirty.
And I have done people dirty too.
And I have done people dirty too.
Yeah,
And
so-
we come to understand that nobody's perfect. So you have your flaws, I have my flaws, but we're trying to be better people.
Exactly.
All those people, I have never used my platform. I have what? Growing up with a build and small Abby,
Yeah.
40,000 plus people
Yeah.
on my social media.
Mm-hmm.
I put something out there and 5,000 people see it, 4,000 people see it. I got views of 1 million, 2
Yeah.
million
Mhm.
views. I have never, ever used my platform to call anybody out.
I like that.
Never have I done that. And never do I intend to do it.
That's cool.
I'm not trying to bring down anybody's business.
Exactly.
But anywhere there is no critics, anywhere there's no regulation, anywhere there is nobody talking about what you're doing, if it's right or wrong, then it's wrong. Because you have a free hand to operate and nobody's checking you out.
True.
Some of these club owners know what they're doing is bad.
Mm-hmm.
And they will keep doing it because no one is talking about it. Because people are scared to talk about it. Because nobody has the platform to talk about it. I know how many times DJs have come online on Instagram and do Instagram live and talk about how they feel. Their feelings.
Yeah.
What someone did to them. Why don't you come to the podcast and talk about it? That way, when you know when you do it on Instagram live, people just say, Nobody's really asking you if what you're saying is true.
Yeah.
But when you come to the show, and I say something, and I call somebody's name, right now on the show, let me call somebody's name.
No,
right?
please.
No, I'm saying, let me
Okay.
call somebody's name right now. And the person watches it. And be like, Papy called my name on something, and what Papy said is a lie. Guess what the person is going to do?
Come back.
It's going to reach out to you. Like, Papy come to my show and he said something and it's a lie. Then what you going to do? Come to the show and hear your part. We want to hear your side of the story to what Papy said. And he's going to come and he's going to say something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to see, you're like, okay, then guess what happens next? Me and that person needs to come on the show and clear the hair. I need to give people that voice. So it's not just one-sided, because on the true part, he said, she said, and was the truth. We're only there for one side.
Yeah, I think what you said makes a lot of sense. But I think on the other side, it leads to a long time feud, a long time, a long time internal aggression and enmity.
On who?
Between the two people who are coming online or coming to the
They're already beefing. Now we need to bring it out so people can see who's lying and who's saying the truth. Because in most cases, you have your own fan base and you sell something to your fan base. Nobody ever goes to tell people what really happened and tell people the truth of what you did.
Yeah.
You tell them what
you
the other person did.
Yeah.
And you twist it.
Yeah.
And people are hating people because they've heard one side of the story. Why don't we give people the opportunity where we can hear the full story?
Okay, but what you said makes sense. But
And there is no podcast that is going to run successfully without controversial stories.
okay, now our podcast
Yes.
is gonna be an exception.
Okay.
In the sense that me and my partner, we're so much interested in, everybody there, people have different motives.
It's different brands.
Yeah, different motive, having podcasts and, shows like this.
Yes.
And, like one of my friends used to say, there are too many shows. Black people, they have too many podcasts.
Yes.
I say, no, we don't have too many. We have too many useless podcasts.
Agree.
But we have few intelligent, informative, and educative podcasts.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So in other words, to me, we don't have as much podcasts as we should have, because I believe everybody should have a podcast. But before you have your own podcast or show, you should actually know what you want to teach the public,
Yes.
about, what you want to inform them about.
True.
So, like what I said, we take an exception because I am not perfect. The reason is because I am not perfect. And that person did me wrong. I can go to you privately or personally to talk to you about whatever you did to me, but I cannot I cannot give anybody the platform to come publicly to our show,
And say
it, because just like what you said at the beginning of this show, the mind is so much impressionable.
Yes.
So when you say something like that about somebody, sometimes he registers and he registers permanently.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Even if the other person comes,
change.
even if the other person comes and tries to counter everything, sometimes it's not.
It's already there.
It's already there.
Yes.
So why come in to paint your brother black? Why come in to, talk about the dark side of your brother when you, as an individual, you're imperfect too. You're imperfect. Probably people don't have even the nerve to come on show, to come to podcast or to come to show like this to talk about you.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean that you're an angel. Nobody's
Yes.
perfect. Nobody's an angel.
Yes.
So, I mean, I respect you for what you want to do, and you have your positive mindset towards what you want to do. But like when we were about doing this, me and my brother, we agreed that whoever we are bringing here, is not for. I know
we're not coming here to instigate anyone.
Just like what you said, people for clicks, people like
Yes.
controversial stuff.
Yes.
People like to bring people here, bring them down, talk about this, talk about that.
Yeah.
Just like one podcast in Nigeria, I don't want to mention names. They said this,
Bad
that.
boss.
I don't really.
You don't fancy it, you don't want it.
Yeah, I
I
have
understand.
grown beyond that level.
Yeah.
Of money grab or attention grab or fame grab. That's
Facts.
bullshit to me.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's bullshit to me. So that's.
Okay. Before I know you're about to run that part up, but let me say something. Something happened. So I don't know if you noticed, but I do TikTok as well.
Yeah.
And recently I really started focusing on the TikTok because I say TikTok is another place where people come to watch you, hear you. A lot of people go there and do other stuff, shake your hand and all that. But I come there and I talk about real matters. I bring real topic. And I get people in the boss to talk about it. We talk. Like, it's more like a podcast on TikTok.
Yeah.
Okay.
Recently, a few days ago, I was there and we're talking, talk leads to talk, and sexuality came up about agege. And I said, somebody called me, a popular club owner in America called me because of my relationship with him, how close we were.
Yeah.
He picked his phone and like, Papi, get one matter. I yes, somebody they say you be agege. I said, Baba, you know my matter now. I be straight like ruler. And coming from home, tradition and everything can never happen.
Yeah.
Not in this world.
Yeah.
So it came on the on TikTok. And somebody said, oh, now one of your guy when they deal with you, where. Now make people they feel say. Inside there again, another person say, oh, now one of your guy when they dress like this, when they do like this. Before we talk this thing, so it don't turn popular discussion
Yeah.
for them.
For
They
them.
don't brand the person. They don't call a name. Guess what I did?
Exactly.
I texted him. I said, yo, they're saying something about you. You need to come. Join my TikTok now. And it came. As soon as it came, all the people in the talk scenes, the room
Quiet.
silent. The one person went call a name, he attacked the person, not knowing, say, they don't jiggy before.
Yeah.
When the jiggy no work, the person had the talk from the bitter point. But if that man had not come to clear the hair, my name has been tarnished. His name has been tarnished.
Now, woman, they talk against
A
them.
woman that talk against them.
Okay.
It would have gone far.
Yeah.
So like I said, give people the opportunity to express themselves and put some people on the hot seat to be honest, because people lie too much.
People like to.
And this about social media misinformation has gone a long way. And people will say something and a million people will see them will run with the story without confirming it. But if you come to my podcast and you say something about someone and the person is not comfortable with what you said, because what you said is a lie, the person has the right to come and express his own self. And if need be, I'll bring two of you on the podcast. And if need be, someone I want throw punch, I got securities like
Yeah.
Jerry Springer. I'm ready. I have the heart for it. I'll be full straight for Nigeria. So you not go beat me. I not go talk.
Yeah.
I go I'm an
Even
instigator.
they talk
Baba,
all
I'm
the
the
time.
instigator. Let's be honest. I go push you, make you talk the thing now. I've done it. I will push you. You will say it.
Yeah.
But now you talk am. Not be me talk am now. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. You have it in your mind. You want to talk. Oh yeah, come platform, come talk am. I only give you platform.
Yeah.
I will sell it. I know it's gonna affect my relationship with some people because the first time I don't know if you guys are on this group chat with ATL promoters and all that.
Yeah.
When I drop the thing there, oh boy, my phone they blow. People they call me. Oh, you want to talk about club? Yeah, you want to burn people's business? You know what it takes to run a club? Yes, I don't know what it takes to run a club, but I know what it takes to manage a talk show because I can talk.
Yeah.
And I know everything I'm going to say, I can back it up with facts. But I'm not coming for anybody's club. I'm not trying to bring anybody down. But if you know you are doing bad, VDM is coming for you. This is not VDM. This is Papi. Papi is coming for you.
Papi's coming
Because
for you.
the people you offend, they're going to come and talk.
Yeah.
That one time I put it there. Right now as I'm talking to you, I'm waiting for GSB to come. It's on a trip. It's going to come. When it comes, I got 10 girls. 10.
We need GSB on this show. So
I
you
got
can tell us your own part.
I got 10 girls that wants to come and talk about their stories,
Yeah.
their experiences in nightlife. Do I know what they're going to say? No.
No.
Have I asked them what they're going to say? No. Am I going to give them a topic to say? No. They're going to come and I'm going to say, ladies and gentlemen, meet so and so person.
Yeah.
She used to be a bartender, blah, 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 blah. Madam, how are you?
Fine.
You called me and you said you got something you want to say. Let's hear you say it. And she's going to run her mouth, call
You
people
just
name. Not be me
instigate and
now.
ask questions.
Instigate.
That Papi show,
Yes.
are we going to have Papi food too?
Yes. My guests, I've fed my guests like, this is on the, since, like you said, am I making money from the food?
Yeah.
Now I'm not cooking in a restaurant no more, and I'm hoping God gives me money. I want to start with a food truck. So if you're out there and you decide to buy me a food truck, let's go into business. I want to buy a food truck. I want to name the food truck Side Chic.
Hi.
And it's going to come out every Sunday.
Papi will destroy everywhere.
My food truck is going to come out every Sunday. And guess where I want to pack and put? Beside Chick-fil-A every Sunday. So it's the Side Chic to Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A doesn't open on Sunday, right?
Yeah, Chick-fil-A doesn't
And
open
people
on
go there
Sunday.
because they are looking for food. Like me, when Nigeria went on no say Chick-fil-A, they close on Sunday. You don't drive, go there tonight. You go see food truck. It's Papi Side Chic. So you go eat.
What
So I
about
wanna-
what about a Papi truck operating nightlife?
Nightlife. Baba, they come off for nightlife small. Nightlife is a dirty, I won't say it's a dirty place, but it just brands you.
Okay.
Women who works in the club are being branded. Bottle girls are being branded. I know men who will say, you're beautiful, I like you, but you work in the nightlife, I can't be with you. Because they believe there's a brand, there's a stigma that goes with it. I'm trying to take myself out of it. I got 4 kids. You think I want my kids to know that daddy goes to the club every night when I should be sleeping? I'm 42. I don't sleep. I'm depriving myself from sleep. And when you don't sleep, your brain don't function well. When your brain doesn't function well, how do I present topics to my people? I want to feed them mentally before you eat the food. So yes, nightlife for me, I'm pulling
You're taking
out gradually.
two step
Yes,
back.
2 step back right now,
Yeah,
and
that's-
gradually I'll be out.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yes.
Yeah, as he said, we're here to educate people. That's why we choose this topic, because
Yes.
this topic is burning and it has affected so many people.
Exactly.
And which it's mainly on the new media, the internet.
Yes.
Yeah, because everybody's an influencer and everybody is a blogger.
Everybody.
Yeah, so for your last words, influencers are good, influencers are bad. That's
Both sides.
positive and
And
negative.
negative, yes.
But the bloggers are good, the bloggers are bad. So in a straight word, just put both of them in one class, and let's see how the good, if we say it out there, if they listen to you, the good of the influencers and the good of the bloggers. Because to me, both of them are the same right now. Even the people you call content, because there's another class.
Content
We
creators.
left that class now. We
Content
didn't talk
creators,
about that
yes.
class. That will be for another day.
Yes.
Content creator. Because Clint Gold, if you know Clint Gold, Clint
Yes, I
Gold
do.
has come out for content creators. It's telling them the truth, because people wake up and just do what they like.
It's
and
all
say,
about fun.
say- It is not fun, my
It's
brother.
not-
It's all about phone.
It is
money.
Okay, phone.
You just get
Okay,
phone,
I
you
thought
don't
you
turn
said
content.
phone.
Yeah, I
You
thought
get
so.
phone, you don't turn content creator.
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
Your
yeah. You said
bedroom
phone.
now
Yeah,
content
yeah.
creator.
I thought you said
I
phone.
saw a video of I saw a video of one content creator, popular
So
one
let
in
me wrap
Nigeria.
up the question. Sorry.
Yes, please.
So in one word, just classify both of them, influencers and bloggers, in this new media, Obasanjo internet, as Nigerians would call it. What they do and
Troublemakers.
how they can really do something good, because VDM is fighting them, those influencers as they call themselves. VDM is fighting them, put them in. Bloggers give fake news. I must
Yes,
say it.
a lot
They
of
give
them.
fake news.
Yes.
Because as you say, and I believe you, and I know for a fact they are not journalists.
They're not.
Bloggers, they give fake news because most of them are copycats.
True.
They just copy and throw it out there, all because they hear Facebook gives this money, Instagram gives this money, TikTok
Exactly.
gives this money, YouTube gives this money.
Exactly.
So they just go pick something and just put it there, just change the word, or not to show where they got it from.
Yes.
And in you not showing where you got an information from, it's even a crime.
Yes.
Because when the rock hits, it's gonna come to you.
It is destroyed.
That's a
on
lawyer
phones.
talking.
You know,
It is
so
destroyed
just
on
put
phones.
them, put them in one word. Influencer and blogger, they are bad character, and their influence in the new media. So we can wrap
Okay.
up.
Thank you very much, and I hope so far so good. I've been able to make some reasonable points on this show, on this
We've
podcast,
been enjoying it all day.
and people will learn, and some people might not learn. But the bottom line is
That's life.
bloggers and influencers to our society today. They've done more harm than good. And they've made a lot of people lose credibility in journalism. Because he who cannot differentiate a blogger from a real journalist, we put all of them in one box.
Yeah.
You go outside today, you'll see journalists with cameras and microphone.
Yes.
Before the story gets to the newsroom where it will be processed, edited, and here in the evening, somebody with a phone have spread wrong news.
Yeah.
And those people with phones have no idea what they're doing, so all they do, they cut the part
That
when
suits
go
them.
bring story, when go bring controversial story. The part that suits them. And that part is the one that hurts people's characters, people's image, people's business, because you're not hearing the full story. He said,
Yeah.
what did she say before he said? What prompted him to say? We're not getting all that. Bloggers, influencers. So yes, in one word, influencers, bloggers of this generation are causing more harm than good. And if it's possible to get a regulatory system to regulate that part of our life where we can get concrete and verified information, I will want that to be implemented.
Good.
Please.
This is so much information from you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
This is absolutely, this beats my imagination, like it's beyond what I thought.
Okay.
And I believe people out there enjoyed, this
I hope
interaction.
so.
Yeah. And we are so much blessed to have
I'm
you.
opportunity to be here.
Yeah, so much blessed to have you
you very
today.
much.
And we're going to have you again.
Looking forward.
Yeah, we're going to have you again
Looking
because
forward.
Papi have so many things to talk about.
Oh, a lot. I told you.
Papi has so many things to talk about. His son is in the military.
Yes, he just graduated. Oh, I get one hammy boy. You need to see me yesterday. How happy I was.
So official Kalade as official on.
Yes.
So Papi, thank you so much for
Thank you.
this
Thank you
time
for having me.
and for having this session with us. We
appreciate
so much appreciate it. It's a great privilege,
Yes, sir.
to have you, and we will call you again.
Amen.
And we hope that you're gonna answer us, just like you did.
This is a family business. That's why I'm concerned.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're family.
We are moving in the same direction.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good.
Only say una no they do controversial. Una no like me they call knock on a door.
No, the thing is this. Nobody say the point is this. Just like you said, something about misinformation.
Yes.
Somebody might come thinking that what he thought was right and comes here to say something about somebody that is trash, right?
True.
And the person comes here to defend himself. But the first thing has
Yes.
been said. The first information has been spread.
Don't
You know,
go-
exactly.
Words are like egg. If it fall, it just scatter. So
exactly.
put 'em back.
People
Yeah.
will keep thinking about it, even in time to come, because the internet doesn't forget, right?
Fact.
So people probably in future you might want to do something incredible for yourself or for your family,
someone will just
and
put
somebody
that
will come up with that particular piece of information just to discredit you
Maybe the
or
blogger
tarnish your
one we
image.
talk about.
You know what I'm saying? But it has been said.
Yes.
You know, the rocket has been released.
I
So
understand.
that's why I'm personally.
No, I understand.
Yeah, like if you say something about me personally, Papi, and it's not true, what I would do is, me personally, I'm not talking about the people. People have ways to approach their issues.
Yeah.
But once I know that what you said is not true about me, I don't have any. I won't lose sleep.
myself.
I won't lose
Baba,
sleep.
you go call, see lawyer. Now.
Yeah.
Baba, you go start to the get client too. Because if everybody not go do the same department.
Exactly.
Make
So
una do the educational part.
yeah. So
And when I leave the side, what I don't want to do for we.
No, yeah.
Area boys make we do area boys.
Exactly. So we don't really have
Yeah.
strength for that. You know, if
I
you
understand.
it doesn't bother me. I would not even come to defend myself. I will
Silence is
never.
golden.
Yeah, I will never come to defend myself. Then, if what you accuse me was right, I will reach out to you and I will talk to you. I apologize to you. And if you want me to come on live television I won't do that.
Yeah.
But I will reach out to you. I will apologize to you, and I will move on with my life.
Fact.
Right? So
As it should be.
yeah. So, but people, just like you said, you know, different motive, different intention.
Exactly.
People doing their things. D right here has his own intention and his own
my
motive,
D,
doing his
my
own
D.
thing. Yeah. So we like that. Thank you
thank
so
you very
much.
much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
We
Thank you so
appreciate.
much. We appreciate
We appreciate you so much, man.
Oh, bring it
And
that bless you out.
we will keep reaching out to
Yes,
each
sir.
other.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, Papi, we really appreciate you. As
Thank you.
my friend has said, my partner has said. Yeah, and you talked about so many things that you do, from your fashion to your cooking to your show promoting and all
Yes,
that.
sir.
Please, can you tell the audience where to get all of it so they can taste from your food, wear your nice clothes and look nice like you know, and also come to the club
Yes,
to party
sir.
with
Yes,
you
sir.
and
Yes,
drink
sir.
water with you and sometimes champagne.
Yes, you can follow all my social media. It's all about Papi. So it's gonna be _Papichulo on every social media platform. Yeah. So yes.
Okay.
For me, Jude, and my co-host Chidi, we say thank you, and for more episodes, please follow the Blue Basement on all social media, from Instagram to TikTok to Facebook, and please do subscribe. Click that button. Click it. Subscribe on YouTube. The Blue Basement.
The blue basement or no other basement. We
It's
just have
the
just
blue
one basement.
basement.
The blue basement.
The Blue Basement.
Watch out for the
For the
blue
Blue
basement
Basement.
every time. Thank you.